some of y'all too young to know about that, and that's okay. That's okay, but y'all need to get on Immature. They weren't that big, to be quite honest. Like, they did their thing. I just felt like they didn't have any like major bodies of work, but they did, you know, give us some good little jams back in the day. And they were kind of like, they were a little bit older than me, but they were kind of like within our age range. So Immature, they turned into IMX later on down the line, and then Marcus Houston did his thing. I heard some real foul things about Marcus Houston, and I ain't seen nobody boycotting him either. We're not gonna get on that. I'm not here for that. But yeah, I see that we pick and choose. I guess the masses have not decided to crucify Marcus Houston, which I'm really surprised at, because those young men from B2K have been saying for years that Marcus Houston and Chris Stokes molested them, and nobody said a word. Like, everybody's been real church mouse quiet like. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Yeah, because I'm not here to encourage anybody's crucifixion, but I do find it funny that nobody, like the masses, have not been in an uproar about these young men openly talking for years about being molested and about being raped by well-known individuals within the industry. So that's kind of crazy to me, to be quite honest. But let's get into the card of the day. Happy Monday. I hope that you ladies had a beautiful Mother's Day and you don't have to carry a baby to be a mama. Just know that we salute each and every one of you ladies that stand in with good advice, with uplifting other people's kids, with telling other people's kids right from wrong, with, you know, encouraging, giving sound advice, sound wisdom, loving words to other people's children. We see you, we appreciate you, we applaud you. Yesterday and every day is Mother's Day, because we out here trying to make a difference in the world. We're out here knowing that it takes a true village to raise one individual. So thank you to all the ladies that step in, all the sisters that step in and step up, you know, for uplifting somebody else's baby, even though they may not even have their own. We thank you, we see you, we appreciate you. And don't forget to love your inner child. If you've never given birth, you still are a mother, because there is a child that lives within you that something happened to, that child needs healing from and needs understanding on some things. And I think that when we begin to do the work on our inner child, that's when we start to really, really heal and really begin to let go of toxic situations. If you're stuck in a toxic situation and you know that you're constantly repeating these really, really toxic cycles in your life, you need to do some healing on that inner child. You need to do inner child work and really start addressing some of those issues. And it can be something so simple that as a child, maybe you didn't understand, or maybe, you know, it turned into something bigger for you, or it could have been something really big for just period, no matter what age you are at. So when you find that you're in toxic situations and you keep repeating these cycles, that is a red flag that you need to do inner child work. And we all, you know, have to go back and address that little one within us that was hurt or that was damaged in some kind of way. So I just want to encourage you guys to do that work, and remind you that you don't have to have a baby to be a mama. So our card of the day today, our tarot card, is the Hermit card in reverse. So when a card comes in reverse, it can mean a couple of things. For this came to me, and Spirit revealed to me that we are not in alignment, and that's why this card came in reverse. So the Hermit card, this is how it looks upright. The Hermit card came in reverse, and the Hermit card in itself is a card that's about, every time I see it, the message is it's about the journey that we may be on and that we may be taking, that sometimes is cold and lonely, and sometimes, very dimly lit. The path is not fully lit, it's dimly lit, but you can see enough to see right what's in front of you. When this card comes up, it's a reminder to us that this part of our journey that maybe we are on or about to embark on may be a little bit lonely. It may feel a little bit dark. It may feel a little cold. But what I always tell people is pray for guidance. Pray for guidance, ask for protection, and you will get that. Because sometimes when we get ready to embark on new things, we're afraid because we don't know what's up on the road ahead of us. And we're not really sure as to the dangers, seen or unseen, that may present themselves along the way. So it can be scary to embark on a new journey, be a new business, a new relationship, a new career, new spiritual leg of your journey. So whenever the Hermit card comes up, it's very significant of the fact that the journey may feel a little bit lonely. Understand that your solitude is necessary. It is necessary sometimes for you to walk some shit alone so that you can grow, for you to walk some shit alone so that you can understand that you got what it takes. Because we doubt ourselves a lot of times more than we believe in ourselves. And we look around for other people to clap us up. We look around for other people to say, you got it. We look around for other people to say, you dope as fuck. And we don't believe that shit for ourselves. So when the Hermit card comes up, it's a reminder that that solitude, that loneliness that you feel is so necessary, because it's going to teach you some things and it's going to show you some things. And although it may feel dark, it may feel lonely, it may feel cold as fuck, it's necessary and you're going to be okay. Also notice, I'm going to hold it right side up. The Hermit is gold and gray, which is representative of the wisdom that he's picked up along the way. He's isolated himself and he's become comfortable with that. And he understands that this is just a part of his journey. It's just a leg in the journey. And his gray and old, like the old grayness of his hair, is very representative of the wisdom that he's picked up along the way. You isolate yourself and get some solitude for long enough, and you will begin to receive the wisdom that you look at other people and admire them for. You get alone and get some solitude, and you will begin to get the answers to the questions that you've been asking for years. Sometimes the people around us and the things around us, God love them. Our friends, our homegirls, our sisters, our siblings, our partners sometimes bring a lot of noise. And unless you know how to kind of quiet that noise and isolate yourself, you will not get the answers that you're seeking. Because sometimes that voice is so quiet. It's so low, it requires extreme silence before you get to those answers. And a lot of us are too afraid of being alone to isolate ourselves in order to get the answers that we say we're seeking. So that's what that card came up as. It's a reminder that you may be resisting this, or you may be about to come out of that isolation. If you've been feeling isolated for, quite some time now, you're like, look, I'm ready to feel the love of friendship again. I'm ready to feel, I'm ready for my people to return to me, then you may be coming out of that. So 2 messages today. Don't resist that isolation, because a lot of times it's necessary for you to get the answers that you seek. But also, that isolation will come to an end. It's not going to be forever unless you choose for it to be so. But it's just a message that it's temporary. It's temporary. That cold, dark feeling that sometimes happens when we're on this journey is only temporary. And understand that even as dark and cold as it feels, you have the light. And you have the light from within that's going to guide you and walk you through. So don't think for a moment that just because you're by yourself means that nobody is there with you and nobody cares either. Because we tend to get like that too. We tend to feel like, oh, because so-and-so ain't called and checked on me, that they don't care no more. They don't care what I'm going through. Sometimes people don't know how to approach you when you're going through some things. Sometimes people feel like maybe they need this space and I need to leave them alone for a little bit. It's not a love loss. It's that sometimes people don't know how to handle what you're going through. So they pull back out of trying to be respectful because they don't know how to approach you in your situation. So don't feel like just because, yes, your friends may know that you're going through something, they may not know how to approach you. They may not know if you want them in your business like that to even, inquire on how you're doing since such and such occurred. So that's that. Our Oracle card is every journey starts with a single step. That's a reminder that all it takes is one step. Stop allowing fear to hold you back from embracing who you are. Stop letting fear hold you back from stepping into your greatness. Stop allowing fear to make you stay in this lifestyle that you have no love for. Stop. Take one step. And I tell people all the time, you can't run the race. You can't run the marathon looking backwards. Sometimes you just got to take that step and keep it moving. Understand, hey, who's with me is with me. Who's not is not. It doesn't mean we won't meet at the finish line. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that you have a beautiful and amazing week this week. I am not sure if I'll be back tomorrow for card of the day, but you guys stay tuned because I will let you know. I love you guys. Have a beautiful and amazing day. And remember, everything that you need is within you. Don't let anybody talk you out of your purpose. Don't let anybody talk you off of your path. You got to be confident and assured that everything that you need is within you, that you're fully equipped. And sometimes we just need that hermit-like isolation in order to draw it out. I love you guys. Stay beautiful. Peace.